Why, hello everyone. I hope you all are staying safe, healthy, trying to be in this circumstance and situation we're in right now with the coronavirus and spread and all the stuff going on. I'm sending you all positive vibes and prayers and love. But I wanted to do a video today kind of about a what the heck moment. This video wasn't something I planned until this moment just happened a few days ago, and I'm like, okay, I need to change this video to do this. So I was FaceTiming my 5-year-old niece, who you probably seen on social media, me posting pictures of. She's a little mini me, love her, obsessed with her. FaceTiming her because I can't see her right now. She lives with her mom and her dad, both part-time at both because they're divorced. And she was at her dad's house living, and her aunt, her dad's sister, lives with them. And her dad was at work, her aunt was watching her, and her 2 nephews from her other aunt were over, and her aunt was watching them. And the two nephews, 2 and 3, were eating lunch while she was FaceTiming me because it was about noon. And they're sitting at the table eating, and we were FaceTiming, and I was like, can you show me them? And so she turns and shows me them, and they're, sit at the table, and they're all like 2 and 3-year-olds, like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, yeah, you're cool. Like, as 2 and 3-year-olds do. And then she turns and looks at me, turns the camera toward me, and I'm like, hey again. And she's like, yeah, they just eating right now. And then I was like, yeah, I can see that, joking. And she's like, they made a bad food choice. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, they're eating hot dogs. Hot dogs are bad for you. And I'm like, what do you mean? Do you just not like do you not like hot dogs? She's like, no. They're bad food choice. They're bad for you. Okay, I shouldn't say. I'm going to bleep out who she said, but someone very close to her, who I do not personally know, very influential person in her life, an important key role person, told her, she's like, this person told me they are bad for you and a bad thing to have. And I was like, okay, what? She's like, yeah, they made a bad food choice. And I was like, what? Keep in mind, she's a 5-year-old. And I was like, whoa. And then she continued on to say, that's why I eat things like fruit, like blueberries. I love blueberries. And I was like, are you sure? I was like, I try to explain to her in as simple terms that a 5-year-old would understand then, that I was like, hey, you understand that food is food, and that each certain thing of food, whether it's hot dogs, fruit, vegetables, ice cream, each food does something for our body. No matter how big or small part it does for our body, each food does something for our body, something good. Each food has a thing in it that helps our body thrive and helps our body grow and survive and live. Obviously certain things have more to offer our body than others. I'm not going to deny that. But to me, the fact that a 5-year-old said those words, literally said bad food choice, it blew my mind. Boom. Ba-boom. And I wanted to cry. Because she still, after I explained it to her, she still didn't get it. Which, as a 5-year-old, I can understand, but, she still was like, yeah, but they made a bad food choice. And I was just like, it broke my heart. Because that was my thinking as a 5-year-old. I remember being a 5-year-old and being afraid of snack time because it meant extra food, extra you put in your body, and the more you put in the body, the bigger you got and the less you were worth. That was the thinking of my 5-year-old brain. I had to eat the smallest amount on everybody there because just to me, sorry, my dog, that was my dog, because I was the smallest person, so I had to eat the smallest amount, and I compared my plate, and I, felt like when they asked, do you want regular milk or chocolate milk, I was like, regular milk. I like the taste of chocolate milk better, but regular milk, because chocolate, with my 5-year-old brain, was like, white milk would have been healthier for my body. Was less, but, so that hurt. It just killed me to hear her say these things, a 5-year-old, because it's just like, that was my thinking as a 5-year-old. Like, in a sense. Like, not as direct and not as straightforward and defined, because the society was different, 18, 20 years ago. When I was 5, it would have been 18 years ago. When I was 5, like, we weren't as health aware and health nut as a society. But it has gotten so bad that a 5-year-old is talking about healthy and unhealthy and bad food choices, and she shouldn't be worried about that. Like, heck no. It just, oh my gosh, it just got to me, because it just concerned me. Like, is that what we're teaching our little kids that are watching us, when so many of us are worried about what the number on the scale says, and our workouts, and the amount of food we eat, what food we eat, the diets we go on, when the older people in our life, like the older people are so concerned, like parents, siblings are so concerned, like an older sibling, are so concerned with and so health focused, like our society, gym memberships are a big thing. Well, not right now because we can't go to the gym, but like gym memberships. I see so many people post on social media and Snapchat and stories about their workout routines, and a lot of YouTubers are getting requests to do their workout routine videos. There's all those like health food services that deliver meals to you, all these things, and it's like to be healthier, and it's like, whoa, hold the phone. We're impressing that onto little kids, that it matters. But what matters is having a balance. It's okay to eat ice cream. It's okay to eat hot dogs, mac and cheese, a candy bar. It's the balance of it all. It matters the full circle. Your intake versus outtake. Are they balanced? Your amount of fruits and veggies and candy and stuff like this. A balance of it all. It's not that you have to cut stuff out and certain things are healthy or unhealthy. It's just having a good balance of it is what matters to your body, and getting the proper stuff for it. It doesn't matter if the carbohydrate comes from a brownie or comes from, something healthier. It matters that it gets what it needs. It matters that it gets the balance and the variety. And it just, that is. So remember, when you're so focused on those things, remember the little people in our life too that we're impressing and making an impression on, that look up to us. Like, that just hit me. So I just had to do a video on this. Hope it was informational, inspirational. Hope you all are being safe, staying safe and healthy. Love you all. Please subscribe and have a blessed day.